Val and Tanya, thank you for being here. And I guess also whoever else is potentially lurking. Hey, Jack. I get really anxious at the beginning of streams. Because even if we ended the last stream with 1,000 people, it's like you just never know the next day what'll happen. It's also why I sort of like milk those streams for as much as I can get. Because they're like really special experiences. Although, geez, we just got a raid. Kayla, thank you for the raid. What is up? How was the stream? Greg. Ja, what's up? What's up, everybody? Bones. Let me actually do this. Kayla, were you doing OT stuff? I just recorded these 2 songs to go on the new album. Resident Evil 7. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let me like do this right. Shoobity wop bow. What's up? Ja, you're in luck. I am almost done. I have 3 more tracks to record. And I will have done an hour's worth of like super chill classical guitar stuff. And this is one of them. That'll be on there. And I picked and recorded all the songs and have done everything with that exact thing in mind, that like if you wanted music to sleep to, that you'd be able to do that. So like I made sure things weren't like, I actually made sure the dynamics weren't too crazy. Like I didn't want it to get too quiet or too loud at any point. I've been going crazy with like re-recording stuff and making sure it's really nice so that there's like almost like no squeaking or anything like that that could be distracting, or, you know, weird sounds or buzzing or anything like that because I want it to be like the most relaxing thing I could possibly create. So, what kind of songs are on it? Everything from there's a couple video game songs. I can play another one from Chrono Trigger that's on it. Then it's mainly classical pieces, but there's some like traditional songs on there. Everything from stuff from the Renaissance to contemporary classical music. There's one song I haven't recorded yet, but it's something I've been writing. I'm just not sure exactly how I want it to go, but Chrono Trigger, please, if you want. Yeah, I can do that. I tend to do these two together. They fit well. But... Also, Anario, welcome back. How's it going? Thanks, Shuby. Composition is hard, but it'll come together. Yeah, I think so. I'll figure something out. There's just so many things you could do. Sometimes it can be hard to pick. Also, I've seen your name around like other people's streams a bunch. I always assumed it was Greg, but maybe I don't think I ever asked. And thanks for the claps. I can do this is like the idea I have right now. This one section seems pretty solidified. The first section, it like repeats back to it. But I'm still, yeah, I don't know. I've just been messing around with some other stuff. We'll see what happens. So this is like, I don't know, half improvised. Want to revisit? Yeah, do it. I know it can be Greg or Gerg. Okay. I like getting I like for one I like getting people's names right because they seem to like it, but also there's a whole other thing like, you know, I want to be, if I don't ask sometimes and it's not clear, it'll like always be in my head. It's like there's always going to be some hesitation. So who's my favorite artist? Man, there's a lot of people. It depends on what you mean. It's difficult for me to answer those kind of things. The answer I sort of usually gravitate towards is if I had to pick, I think the composer who's influenced me the most or whose music I'm most drawn to is Johann Sebastian Bach, who's sitting on the table over there. Eternal source of inspiration. Okay, so So something kind of like that. Also, no, I can't play Yezu Joyman's Desiring. Mai, nice to see you. Welcome back. Kaudo, what's up? How's it going? Datmar, thank you for the follow, too. Also, Shubiduop Bao, thanks for the follow. Am I a Zelda fan? Oh, I'm a Zelda fan. That's how I know Kayla. Actually, let me, speaking of Chrono Trigger and Zelda, I feel like I do this almost every time Kayla raids, but why not? We did this secret Santa thing at the last in-person GDQ, and Kayla was Kayla was the, I guess, my secret Santa, and so she got me this guitar pick with a Deku shield thing inscribed on it, and also this Chrono Trigger little keychain cart thing, which was super cool. And then I'm proud to say our team, Magnum Dodongos, the two-time GDQ OT Family Feud winners. So we got these prizes, this Goron bracelet and boss key. What's the thickness? It's super thick. Super thick. It's actually just wood. Like, I would never, like, you wouldn't want to play with this. Like, this is just like hand carved and colored. Okay, so some other stuff that's on there that's not video game stuff. Wood? It's even cool. Yeah, it was super cool. Hey Ned, nice to see you. Coming in with a salute. Hey Tam, how many years have I been playing? I got my first guitar when I was 9, but I didn't start studying guitar and music formally until I was 19. And I'm 34 now, so it's been, depending on how you look at it, either 25 years or 15 years. Let's do the other Barrios piece that I'd like to record. I don't even know if I'm going to need to at this point. There's really so many pieces at this point that I can just do a second. I could probably do a second hour of music. Hello, Zelda's kitten. Enjoy the lurkin'. What was the first song I learned? I can't remember the very first song ever. I used to listen to a lot of metal. It was probably, I think it was like a Nirvana song that my cousin taught me because he played guitar and I thought it was super cool. Because it was. Dude, Damn It by Blink-1. That song is so good. That song is so good. When you're playing, it looks so easy, but it's so hard, the position. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be honest. Like this thing, especially that little part right there, those few chord changes are actually pretty nasty. Did you or would you ever play? I've never played on stream. Someone asked this yesterday. I'm just not exactly sure what I do. Like, I don't think anytime I've done electric guitar stuff, because I have one, I've always played with other people as like part of a band. So solo electric guitar, I'm just not really sure like what I'd actually do. Play metal, I don't, right, like, so like yeah. You hate your guitar now? Don't hate it. Remember, I've by the DMAs? DMAs? I don't think so. Like Blazing Set, that's what I mean. I can't shred and like do some solos that would work well like that, and then just like playing some chords or riffs is like, it's just like an incomplete song. Like, I don't know, it's like, hey, you want to hear part of a song? It'd be like if I did this. It's like, yo. How's it going, Bleeding Scarlet? Those are harmonics, right? Yeah, so it's a mix of two types of harmonics. The natural harmonics are ones that you can play with the string open, like you don't need to put any fingers down here. And then these are artificial harmonics. It German Citilo, it is indisputable that your guitar is a great instrument with a delicate and harmonious sound. Could you choose to have the guitar of your dreams? Which luthier would you order from? That's funny. Because I just got a guitar ordered. I reached out to someone. I don't know if you're familiar with Martin Blackwell, but his wait time on a guitar is 7 years. So I went to the second choice, in Jeff Sigurdson. And yeah, I'm pretty confident after talking to him and listening to a bunch of people play his guitars that I will enjoy the product. Oh, yeah, so instead of 7 years, the wait for a guitar from Jeff is 1 year. So at this point, it's actually 11 months left, because it was about a month ago that I gave him the down payment. You play $100 Yamaha? I used to play $100 Yamaha with like a big crack in it, and yeah. How much to play Viljarta? No money. Money can't buy that. Not bad, are they? Oh, what, Jeff's guitars? Or the Yamaha ones? Just say the number, fine. $1 million, and I'll earn it. No, the Yamahas? Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. Like, is it a, like, concert-level instrument? No, not even close. But, like, is it what you should probably look for if you're just starting out and you're not sure if you even want to play guitar or what to do? Like, yeah, you're not gonna be like, I've never played guitar before. I want to try this out, so let me get a, like, $20,000 guitar. That's probably a good idea. It's like, no, it's not. I feel like I could even argue that if money was not even an object, you still probably wouldn't want to get a super nice guitar at first. Hugs from Holland. Hello, Duchess. I mean, your name is quite appropriate for that. We have some Dutch speakers in here. I went to the store looking to spend around 300, set on a cheap Yamaha. Yeah, you just gotta go, like, use your ear, just play a bunch, just kind of see how they feel. And you start from there, and you learn, and as you get more experience, you start to. This is part of what I was meaning by, like, you may not even actually want a really nice guitar starting out, because it can be hard to actually sort of appreciate the expensive guitar, and I mean that on more than just a like, emotional level, meaning, like, you can potentially get, like, a better idea of what a guitar can do well and what you're looking for if you have a guitar that doesn't do those things, and then you get kind of used to that, and then you play something nicer and you're like, oh shit, like, oh wow, like, this, you could just even play this, like, one note and you're like, oh my god, that's amazing. Whereas if you never played any guitars before and you do that, you're like, oh, that's okay, that's a guitar, and I guess this is how a guitar sounds. So that progression, I think, adds to an actual, like, I think it can actually provide a real benefit when it comes to playing. It can like really let you know how good the instrument is that you have. Their neck feels weird. Yeah, and there's a lot of preferences in terms of playability and stuff. There's a huge difference between, you know, in general, the neck of a Fender versus a Gibson or something like that. So, you know, I mentioned Bach before, but didn't play anything. Do I know Jordi Savall? Not only do I know Jordi Savall, he's we have an emote of his face. I love Jordi and Hesperion 21. It's so he's like one of my heroes. Look at that face. Look at that face of judgment. Yeah, what's up, Brian? Who plays the viola da gamba? Yeah, he plays the da gamba instruments. Viva, thank you for that 19-month resub. I feel like I haven't seen you in a few streams, but hopefully you're doing all right. Yes, look at all those Savals. Are there times when he has to? There are times when he has to leave his instruments to rest for a while because he's using them so much. The sound is drowned out. He has to let them rest. Has something similar ever happened? I don't know. I don't know if you mean in terms of like the guitar or the instrument doesn't produce the sound the same way. I've never heard of that before, but what I can tell you certainly does happen is if I go a while without playing my instrument, like more than a few days, and then I play it again, it sounds like different to me. I kind of forget what it sounds like. Even it happens when I go just without streaming and then I hear my voice again. You're like not used to it, so it kind of feels new again. What's up, Nick? So in that sense, it would be like an ear thing. I mean, Nick, I don't know about you. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know when you got here. I don't know if you can see that message. I've never heard of an instrument, an acoustic instrument, or really any instrument, sort of losing its ability to play by being overplayed. In fact, I've only ever heard the opposite. You've heard it, but haven't experienced it. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never experienced it before. Like, this is just, I'm just like pulling this out my butt, but like, maybe it can almost like, I don't know, like flex too much and then you let it sit and get like more rigid or something. Like, I don't know. But that's. So perhaps because I don't have a deep understanding of the physics involved, but I've just, yeah. But Jordi Savall is no dummy, so that... Yo, Mike, what's up? Desperately trying to figure out the context, pulling things on my butt, things being hard, flexing too much. Yeah, there's a... I guess it could be a confusing thing to walk into. And I feel like I would be robbing you of entertainment if I gave you the context. Victor, how's it going? Nice to see you. What's up, Count? And Mike, thank you for the 23-month resub. And it is nice to see you again, because I haven't seen it's been like at least months. And Tilmir, thank you for the subscription. Also, hello. That came out of nowhere. Not a number 5, welcome back. Love to experiment with a lot of new instruments, inventing new ones. That could be. Yeah, I feel like I have this tendency to just always think like EDM when it comes to the classical composers. Like, I don't know. I feel like so I think about. Well, I'm curious to know people's sort of thinking behind it too. Bach would be in a math metal band for sure. Actually, that is, I feel like probably the best guess. I didn't even think about that, but I feel like he'd be going nuts. It would be the craziest, like, it would just be patterns within patterns within patterns within patterns within patterns, more patterns and patterns. And when going to bed, you felt like subscribing? Well, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream while lurking, and I appreciate the support. It helps out a ton, so thank you. You always wanted to write a fugue for a metal band, then you realize you suck at composing. I think even if you did it, so this is a whole other conversation. I had that urge as I was first learning about like formally studying classical music, and I think that's potentially a mistake. I was talking about this with Hannah actually when it came to implementing things from other genres into your music. It's very difficult to do that without your music then sounding like what you're taking that stuff from. 23-month club. Yo, Kato, thank you for the 23-month resub to get a hype train going. So what I mean by that, we were talking about different ways to modulate. And this is about as hype as something can get. We're talking about different ways to modulate, and like I thought of one of the things I noticed from a lot of Bach's music is something like if we want to modulate to a certain key, the first time we experience that key, you hear the chord, that is the tonic of it, in first inversion. So actually in that Sarabande, it happened a bunch. So if we're in C major, yo, Brucos, thank you for the 3 years of sub support. Damn. Brucos, thank you for the 36-month resub. What is up? If we're in C major, and we want to go to G major, the first time we hear G, when making that transition, if we hear it in first inversion, it really makes things smooth, like much smoother. So we could go like. So now I've landed in G major. The first time I did it, there was a B in the bass. I went. So that's as opposed to doing this. There's something, I think it has to do with like the ambiguity of a chord in first inversion. And but if you do this, you go like, okay, I'll just do that when I'm writing my music. But it's like, I think if you just do that, like the more the more literally like you represent the aspect of the person's music, the more it's actually just gonna sound like that. And so I think if you can take influence in more and more abstract ways, you can actually be influenced without having your music just sound like that. Like I've heard people do stuff where it's essentially just like, Moonlight Sonata, but it's using sounds like this. And it's like, the music ends up sounding like the person's idea, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is it sounds like someone said, hey, I'm going to take this classical piece and make it EDM. And it's like, okay, it sounds like you just went like copy, paste. And it just feels weird to me most of the time. Cheap Asian, what's up? So I think if instead of you go like, oh, so I want to take influence from Beethoven, so I'm gonna do this. It's like, no, that's just super literal. That's like the most surface level, perhaps like form of inspiration. And so if you can find principles of his music, or principles of these people's music, and actually take those deeper principles and apply that, I think you can actually perhaps create something better, and more genuine to you too, because you're not just going like, take this, plop it there. The Caprice of Paganini? I can't play any of the Caprices. Which classical composer had the funkiest bass lines? I don't know about funky, but Bach had, Bach sounds like the craziest bass lines in all of music. Just the craziest bass lines. The craziest bass lines. I haven't played these minuets in forever, but I've played them a couple times now. Hype train successful? Okay, I guess. Level 1 hype train. Thank you guys for the support. Thryon, thank you for the 2-month resub. You usually just lurk but want to say hi. I really enjoy the streams. Thank you for the wonderful music. You are very welcome. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the lurkin. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate the support. There's something so soothing about the streams. Thanks, Duchess. I'm glad you're able to find the stream yesterday. Composer really into offbeats who'd get into ska or reggae. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. And Kauto said they need a Bach playlist created by people who know. I can try to come up with something. There's so much. There's like the solo instrumental works, which are all their own thing. There's the choral stuff, like from his cantatas and the masses and the passions. God, I don't know. There's I know I said the solo works, but then there's like all just like the keyboard music, organ stuff. There's the three huge, like, you could say intellectual works that are the Art of Fugue, the Goldberg Variations, and the Musical Offering. There's just like, man. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much. Hello, Fair. How are you doing? Just finishing your meal? Nice. My day's been messed up, so my eating has not been right, and that's one of the reasons I probably am not going to be able to stream for very long today. Henrik, this one is called, it's a Catalan folk song called El Testament de Emilia, or d'Emilia. Balthacast, I'm glad you, finding the music relaxing. Welcome in. Bienvenue. Zappy Tooth, hello. Is that money just being... Yeah. Could you write in chat? Yeah. Testament. Oh, there shouldn't be a space after that. I thought I was... Yeah. It has a very... I don't think it's a coincidence, but I also don't know for sure. It has a very similar melody to this movement from the third guitar sonata by Ponce, which I know you like. And it's actually titled in French, Chansons. So I have a feeling he was using this like folk song as an influence, because this is okay. So we had And this goes. Like, it just feels, and well, I don't know, the parts of it change, but it just seems very familiar. Those harmonics are crazy. Thanks. Yeah, they're like, it's really tough to do to get everything to ring out fully. Like, oh, because I think Shubidoo Wop asked about this in terms of the harmonics, and I never actually finished the answer because there was the natural harmonics. So those come in. So the natural harmonics are the ones that exist just with the string open. Artificial harmonics are when you put a finger down somewhere and now you play a harmonic that wouldn't be possible otherwise on just the open string. Balthacast and Zappy2, thank you for the follows. Guys, I gotta get out of here. So it's kind of like two-hand tapping. Well, sort of. So like, if you were to play the harmonic here, you put your finger on the 12th fret, then you pluck with this hand. Well, if I replace plucking with this finger, if I pluck it with this one, that happens. And now if I replace putting this finger down here with this finger, I'm doing the same thing. So something is touching the string halfway through and something else is plucking it. But all you have to do is pluck the string almost all the time halfway, like at half its length. So you can pluck it here at the 13th fret and you get F because the note I'm playing here is an F. So you get a note an octave up. G. So that allows you to play any harmonic you want, really. So this ends up going. And this one adds plucking in another string. So you actually pluck 3 strings at once with these 3 fingers, and this one touches the harmonic. Yeah, it's my brother's dog. It's difficult to do really cleanly, which is why I don't think I'm going to add it to the... I recorded 2 versions of this, and I don't like either one. They're just like, I don't know, kind of like too messy. There's too much, like, it's not as clean as I just want them to be. And it seemed to be not worth my trouble so far. Look out for your friend's puppy who's so happy being bitten, cleaning up. I mean, for me, it's just with the dog thing. For those who've been around for a while, you know, I've talked about it a billion times, which is why I've kind of just stopped recently because I've gotten sick of it, sick of even talking about it. I'm sure people here have, but like, I guess the thing that bothers me is the fact that I'm like stuck here for now, and that despite years of asking for something to be done in the form of like trying to at least train the dog or something, that it wasn't until 2 weeks ago that they called a trainer to start doing something, but it literally took years. Just it's annoying, to say the least. How lovely though it sounds right now. Yeah, I mean, if I can. And even this creates sound as I move my hand. So I was trying to do it. No squeaks, no buzzing, no inconsistencies in the quality of the sound. Because you can get a harmonic out to like varying degrees. See, that one like kind of got out, but it was more of like just like a ticking sound. And man, I was doing this for I spent I don't know how many hours trying to record this one piece over the course of 2 nights, and I just kind of I was like, man, this is not worth it for like a minute and a half at most of music. It's like, this is just not worth it. So hopefully the dog training will help. I hope so. But they also have to do the training, which I don't think they're really doing. So it's super frustrating. But that's why I need as much help. I need as much help as possible, guys. And I'm not. I've tried to talk about it less, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what the best way to go about it is. But I just need like a lot of support, unfortunately, to have moving out and being able to support myself doing this be a realistic goal. Because it's just ain't quite cutting it at the moment, unfortunately. So I guess that being said, I'll play more music. But that being said, if you're able to subscribe, cheer, donate, that helps out a bunch. Especially if we get a lot of people to do a little bit, so it doesn't fall on the shoulders of like just a few people. And to get more people in, if you want to check out some other stuff on different platforms, I just put a new video out on YouTube a couple days ago. If you'd like to check that out, share it. All the stuff you always hear, as lame as it is, like, subscribe, all that stuff, comment, like, it all helps. And yeah. I'm like not focusing. What's up, Mayars? No, Tam, I'm streaming for at least like a couple more hours. Let me do this again. I need to focus. I'm not focusing. Kauto, thank you for the 300 bits and for the continued support. Also, Constellacio, thank you for the 3-month resub. And Elena, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was the stream? What were you up to? What's up, Magnificquatch? Constellacio, thank you for giving a sub to Elena. For a total of 2 gift subs in the channel. Yeah, I mean, ASD, DAS, ASDDS, AE, AA. I mean, if you want to, I can send you a message, or if you want to, like, send a whisper here or something to remind me. I'm always looking for any sort of help or advice. Usually not on stream though, unless I specifically ask for it. Because if not, it's just distracting. Too. So I appreciate you offering offline chat, I guess you could say, instead of just being like, "What you gotta do? What you gotta do?" And it's like, okay, all right. Yo, actually, the past 2 streams, there's so many raids. Matt, thank you for the raid. You just got one from Elena, now one from Matt. Welcome in, everybody. How was your stream? Hey, let me play a welcome tune. All right, Matt. Yeah, take care. It's all right. I usually have to run right after a raid anyway. I'm gonna have to for sure do it. Whoever I raid today, I'm gonna have to do it. Get some food, and then there's a friend actually who's visiting who I haven't seen in months, and he's back for a few days. But I'm gonna be leaving in a few days, so we don't have much time to catch up. Casual Bex. Wait a second. Is this your new name? Also Connor, hello. And Dracoling, thank you for the 20-month resub. Thank you for the support. Max Horn Music, Kemel's Workshop, thank you for the follows. Also, Casual Bex, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then whoops. then thank you for the follow and ignore me. What should we do? Should we get Viva out of lurking? Okay, alright, that was horrendous. Into the darkness I go. Enjoy the lurk, Connor. Holy diver. Thank you for the follow. And also Bark Ruffalo. Thanks. What kind of music is that? Mud. That was Spanish classical guitar music from the late 19th century, I guess you could say. Music from the Romantic era is maybe another way to describe it. Also, does guitar really make pinkies longer? It does not. Unfortunately, it doesn't make anything longer. What? What? I'm not really sure. Why are you all freaking out? I don't understand. All right. Their view time. Oh, baby. Oh, hey, oh. Hold on now. So let's see. This is something from around a similar time, but it's a different composer, slightly different style. It's just still Spanish classical music. Yeah, it'd be nice if it added a little bit of height too. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't though. That's not how that works. Not how that works. And thanks for the claps. Also, yeah, we were successful. We got Viva and Vol out of lurking with Capriccio Árabe. Do I ever try to play classical on an acoustic guitar? Not really. I mean, you can. It seems to be better suited for the most part on these instruments. I mean, like the last, well, not this piece. The one before that was written for and intended to be played on a guitar like this. Like you could like I could it kind of depends on the sound you want to get. Like you could maybe argue for, I don't know, something that was written for harpsichord, maybe like a Scarlatti sonata. You could play it on this instrument to get that that brighter, like crunchier, sharper sound. So what if we try it? So it's possible. I mean, it's like the same notes and everything. The touch and feel and stuff is gonna be different, but so first we had 10 minutes ago a follow from Bark Ruffalo, and then right after, now Bannibal Lecter. Thank you for the follows. Also Planeto, thank you as well, and thanks for all the claps. And hello Judith. Type delete. You're talking to this dude on Omega. He can see you're evil and can fix it? I don't know. Well, you let us know how that goes. Yeah, so, you know. The sound, it's just a different sound. It's just a different sound. What else could we do that we haven't really done? Oh, we didn't do any of the sort of more contemporary stuff. Fifson, thank you for the follow. Yeah, un día de noviembre. Vol's autocorrect and spell check is always messing around with her. Cuban composer, as per yes, that is true. And as we learned somewhat recently of Dutch origin, hence the name Brouwer. Do I ever play jazz on guitar? Yeah, kinda, sorta, sorta. I am not a jazz musician or jazz guitarist by any means, but I did play in a jazz group for a few years, about 4 years, but I was sort of all like self-taught, and I was never the most passionate about it. The thing I liked the most was the harmonic language used. The actual style and general aesthetic, even though there's a whole, like, jazz is not just one thing, and it's not just like, it's not all swing, which I feel like is what people typically think of, swing or like bebop. It's way more than that. But yeah, so like, I don't know, the thing that always stuck out to me the most, the most attractive part of it was the harmony. And so, like, you know, I sang a jazz song last night. I can do that now. I was actually thinking about doing some singing stuff because it's been almost 2 hours, and I wanted to mix things up a bit. And I think I'm really only going to be able to stream for 3 hours today, so maybe this is a good time to mix things up a bit. What metal bands do I like? It depends. Depends on what you consider metal, but, like, one of my favorite bands ever was System of a Down. That's metal, right? Do I want to watch Chad burn? I do not. Why do you? There will be many other nights like this. I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, how can they come true if there will never ever be another you? Yes, I may dream a million dreams, how can they come true if there will never ever be another you? Asking if System of a Down is metal. That's pretty. Yeah, that's why I don't like. Usually when someone, so I'm not like a metal aficionado. So whenever someone mentions metal or something like that, I essentially never want to respond because, I feel like I'm gonna be judged, and it's not like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna be judged, but it's just like, this person, it's gonna make this person not happy. Like, it's not like, it's like it's. Like, I feel like life will be slightly worse after I answer. It's typically what happens. But Retro Snipes, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And hopefully I didn't inspire you to burn the world down. Because you said you listen to rap? Yeah, these people are ridiculous. These people are absurd. We kind of talked about this yesterday. Someone ended up getting banned because of it. Not because they disagreed, but because they were incredibly rude and just weren't listening at all. Just could not accept that other people, like, person could not process, could not comprehend the idea that not everyone thinks that Bob Dylan is the greatest, like, thing ever. Just losing their mind. Hey, Costas. But, like, I loved, up to the point where I had never really listened to jazz at all. Jen, hello, welcome in. Man, even major and minor seventh chords were, like, difficult for me to sort of process. And so the idea of, like, I don't know, the idea of, like, this is a chord was just, it just didn't register at all. I didn't know what to make of it. But I liked the sound, and I was like, I want to be able to make sense of this. Like, it seems like there was a split, you could say, at the early 20th century where, like, jazz and classical kind of went two different ways in a lot of different aspects. But in terms of harmony and stuff, I think I preferred the direction jazz took in terms of harmony. And classical musicians in general, were doing new things harmonically and stuff, but, like, it just didn't, man, it did not resonate with me at all, and still doesn't. I listen to some stuff and I'm like, I just can't do it. I just can't stand it. It does nothing for me. Just nothing for me. Jesse Boykins the Third. I don't think so. Less cerebral, even though they have a thought component. Yeah, there's just, like, there's this I'm just, like, the idea of atonality is just, I just don't dig it, man. I don't dig it at all. And I have listened to so much of it. So, I've listened to so much of it, and I just don't care. Like, I just don't care. I don't care. I don't have, with all the music that exists and all the things life has to offer outside of music, I do not have the time and energy to spend with this thing that I just don't like. I just don't like it. I don't know how much if you can't tell by the fact that I've said it like 30 times in the past 2 minutes, I don't like it. It's like, God, if it does nothing for me, then does it really subtly? Well, it does. That's actually a good. Okay, so like, this has nothing to do with the question of the day, but think about this. I thought about this. I think that's actually a really good question because people would kind of bring that up, and they'd be like, "Oh, it makes you upset. Isn't that something? Isn't the point of art to make you feel something?" And I don't. For me, it's not. So what I mean by that is, I would like what I create and what I do to be beneficial for people in some way. So yes, I want to make them feel something or have there be some value to it, but I'd like them to leave after hearing whatever it is I'm playing or whatever. I'd like them to be better off than before it. So if someone's goal is to make me feel worse, like make me feel angry or irritated or upset by the time I'm done consuming whatever their art form is, then aren't they just a jerk? Right? Like, great, you succeeded at being an asshole. Like, I don't know, like, good job. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, great, you made me feel something bad. Thanks a lot. You ruined my day. That was your goal? You're an ass. Like, I don't know what to. I'd prefer if people felt better. I'd prefer if people felt better after they listen to whatever. So like you can bring people down. You know, I mentioned Bach before, and like there's always these times when like things get be like really dramatic and really dark. But you're always, at least me, I'm always left feeling better by the end. It's like you're it's almost like a form of therapy or something. So what I mean by that is, I feel like someone like him he's careful and thoughtful in the way he makes you experience typically negative, darker emotions. So that, because there's a difference between like irresponsibly bringing up traumatic things for people and doing it in a really just nasty, crude way versus comforting someone and respectfully and responsibly and carefully having them feel certain things and making sure by the time you're done talking, they come out from the experience feeling better than when they started, even if they feel uncomfortable. So that's what I'd like to do with music if I'm going to do that sort of thing, not just make people feel worse when I'd feel like a total failure if anyone consumed anything I put out and just felt worse at the end of it. Unless I tried to do my best to not do that. And you're not always going to succeed. So that's kind of my response to that. So if someone's just trying to get a rise out of someone for the sake of getting a rise out of them, it's like, yeah, don't do that. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want, but like, I'm not going to like it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't feel, how do you put it? Like, I don't feel stupid or foolish or something for not liking it. It's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Drama wouldn't exist if you, yeah, exactly. It's like, that's the whole thing. Like, dark movie, like, in a movie or a story or music or something, things get like, man, they get really dramatic and intense. Like, and it's like, oh, it's so heavy. But if there's a difference between that and having this be the way I induce negative emotions. Like, I probably legitimately upset at least one person right now, even as just like an example. They're probably like actually upset and just like, I can't believe you did that. Like, someone just clicked out of the stream, and I don't think I'm not going to sit here and be like, I made them feel something. Yeah. I just succeeded with that music. It's like, yeah, you made him feel something already. Like, you made him feel something. It can feel cathartic. Yeah, the cathartic has come up a few times. I think that's a good word to like think about when it comes to, again, these emotions and feelings that we typically consider bad or negative. Like, if we do the like, I'm going to attempt to responsibly make you feel something negative. I'll try it. So I hope you feel better now, even if it's only a little bit, than before I played that. And that's like, depending on how much better, it could be asking a lot, but I'm not asking for very much. And I can at least say that if you don't feel worse, then that's good. So that's maybe an example of what I mean. And that was just something I was making up. I don't know, trying to follow my own things that I was sort of thinking and feeling. So that's sort of my musical response to that idea that we were talking about. The contented sigh. Yeah, I'd have to like. And I didn't have to make it that deliberate, but like Bannable Lecter said, I did purposely do that. So we started in G minor. I found my way around to other keys, but then went back to G minor. And I was consciously thinking about this. I was like, do we make it this deliberate? But I was like, yeah, no, let's like really make it as deliberate as like, let's end in B flat minor, or B flat major. That's the relative major to G minor. And that would be a relatively smooth and simple thing to do, and like, thanks for the stream. You are very welcome, Tanya. Thank you for being here and hanging out. It's nice that we've still been able to see you, even though the streams have moved to a later time. Although this one's always been at this time, but you know what I mean. All right, Judith. Thank you as well for being here. I think I'm only going to be streaming for about 45 more minutes, so I don't know if. This like it's nothing crazy, but it's just so warm and comforting. worship. One sleep instead. Hope everything's been okay. It's nice to see you, Asgard. Yeah, things just don't always line up for people with streams. That's just how it's always gonna be. When like the potential viewership is every time zone, although it's always usually more one or a few time zones than others, but it's yeah, like Vol said, I did put the Folgers thing because the Folgers thing is so warm and comforting. So, what are some, let's do some sad songs, like things that you sing. Coffee's not, yeah, because Folgers is not the highest quality, you could say. Just think about the alphabet. Think about all the songs that have to do with like heartbreak and stuff like that. I mean, it's like, but they don't make you, they should make you feel better. This is not about heartbreak. This is heavier than that, but. Should have stayed where the signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in a sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, when you're angry, and you should be, it's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in a sky of a million stars? Flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do.
cares if one more light goes out in a sky of 1,000,000 stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? I do.
I like the Tommy Boy reference. Man, I feel like I haven't seen Tommy Boy in 20 years, probably. Thanks for the claps. And Ariel, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Farm Girl, what's up? Thanks for the hearts. And Vol, thank you for gifting that sub to ASDDASASDDSAA. So again, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully that made things a little better. Hopefully at least didn't make things worse for anybody who heard it. That'd be part of the goal. Ass das ass dasa. Actually, this is of a different nature, but still, I mean, think about this. This is less heavy. But, and like, this is not nice subject material.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand, you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. Happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can.
Vol, thank you for gifting another sub, this time to Bannable Lecter. I have been saying that wrong. I have not been doing it justice, not only because I've been saying it wrong, but it's funnier to say it correctly, which is Bananable Lecter. Thank you for gifting a sub to Bananable Lecter. And thanks for all the claps. So far, it's had the complete opposite effect. Yeah, it's so outrageous. It's so ridiculous. So different that people can't help but have their attention be brought to it. There's got to have that zone. There's got to be this... There's got to be a... You think about the goal, and you go... You got to find that sweet spot. Here's another song that's not happy at all. Let me drink some water. I keep putting this off because I'm too lazy to do this. Water ASMR. My old lady, thank you for gifting a sub. It went to BD Slade. Thank you.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend shadows of the rising sun. Well, I've got one foot on the platform, the other's on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
My old lady, thank you again for the gift sub. And Rapik and Adam Lemon, thank you for the follows. A really old song, but a great one. I agree. Oldie but goodie. And welcome back, Elena. Thank you again for the raid earlier. I'm glad I could provide some nice walking music. Ivan, thank you for the follow. Or Ivan, Invand, Invandraren. Let me know how to say that if there's a easy way to sort of explain the pronunciation. But thank you for the follow, and thanks everyone for the claps. All right, more kind of sad but nice music. It's basically every song I have in here. I don't even have to, like, I could just do this. Okay, this is gospel. And, I haven't done this in forever, because it's not, like, my favorite. If I'm not mistaken, someone told me it was, it's about drug use, but... like the emo combo. Yeah, we had a good one, a really good, I think it was Patui who had a really good emote combo yesterday. It was 3 emotes and one of them was modified to be flipped to do it. It was really good. I was playing Zelda music and he got Link to woo Zelda with a guitar. I haven't done this in forever. I'll just try it. Man, I'm not even sure if I remember how it goes. Oh God. All right, there could be some pauses in the song.
This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories. Oh, 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 oh. The gnashing teeth and the gnashing teeth and criminal tongues conspire against the odds, but they haven't seen the best of us yet. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. These words are knives that often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. This is gospel for the vagabonds, ne'er-do-wells and insufferable bastards, confessing their apostasies, led away by imperfect imposters. Oh, 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 oh. Don't try to sleep through the end of the world and bury me alive, 'cause I won't give up without a fight. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these words are knives that often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. The fear of falling apart. The fear of falling apart. The fear of falling apart.
Yo, my whole lady, thank you for converting that Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Those Tier 1 subs are, it may not seem like it. It's like, oh, Twitch takes half of it. You know, it's not that much, but like, it's probably one of the best forms of financial support for a streamer. So thank you very much. And, you know, speaking of Solid Kush, thank you for the 20 months of Tier 1 subbing. Well played and sang, my dude. Thanks, Kush. I felt better about the singing recently because I've been doing some practicing, not on purpose, but just I tried actually recording some stuff. I tried doing this I tried making a chorus of my voice. It doesn't sound very good for multiple reasons. Trust me, it doesn't. I'm not being humble. I was just like trying to improvise parts to some choral thing, and it sounds ridiculous. But I think trying to do that, and then I told you guys that I had the song "Hilarious" or "That's Hilarious" stuck in my head. I've been singing it nonstop for like 4 days now, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Looking tight. Apropos of nothing. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wanted to cut my hair have it cut before I leave on Thursday. I wonder if I can actually try singing this song. I've never just tried to sing it. But I feel like I've been listening to it, just like singing in my head enough. I feel like I'd be able to. I wonder if I can do this. What are the words? Where am I headed? I'm going to Columbus, Ohio first, and then going on a road trip. We'll be going to Chicago, and then Louisville. We're going to see Jacob Collier in concert, which I'm super excited about. I hope I get to meet him. Maybe I should do. Guys, if I get to talk to Jacob, what should I ask him? I have a couple questions. I have a couple questions already, but if there's any questions you can think of. Should I ask him how he feels about having his face in emote form? What's it like being you? Oh man, this is gonna be too high. The thing is, it's not too high until you get to the chorus, because the chorus like has to be. You can't like sing in your falsetto because it's way too like sort of angry. Ask him to just say harm. Jacob, hold on a second. Could I ask you another question? Just hold up a second. Hold up a second. Can you say the word harmony for me? No, I'm just. Can you say the word harmony for me? Stay right there, yeah. Harmony. Oh, he said it. He said it. See, this part's fine.
Look how all the tables, look how all the tables have turned. Guess you're finally realizing how bad you messed it up. Girl, you're only making it worse when you call like you always do when you want someone.
I get it. I was gonna say, yo, Dimbles. I was gonna say it's a joke. It's like, do you guys have any questions? And you can't say the words negative and harmony can't be next to each other. Can you tell us again for the millionth time just about the same concept of negative harmony? I wonder if I can do. Okay, guys, this is gonna be sketchy. I'm gonna try it. I've never actually sang this before.
Look how all the tables have turned. Guess you're finally realizing how bad you messed it up. Girl, you're only making it worse when you call like you always do when you want someone. You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more.
This is not gonna work.
When I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's me therefore.
Cause then it goes.
You didn't love when you had me, but now you need me so badly. You can't be serious.
No, that's too high. I can't do it. Also, this part right here is like deceptively awkward.
You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more.
I don't know what it is.
Get it back.
work, like, what, take it down a fifth? But the range is so big. So it's in F sharp. But if, I don't know.
Look at all the table. Look at all the tables. Look at all the tables have turned. Guess you're finally realizing how bad you messed it up. Girl, you're only making it worse when you call like you always do when you want someone. You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more. So when I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's me therefore. You didn't love when you had me, but now you need me so badly. You can't be serious, that's hilarious. Thinking I would still want you after the things you put me through. Yeah, you're delirious, that's hilarious. Now you put the blame in, now you put the blame in reverse. Trying to make me feel guilty for all the things you've done. You're another lesson, you're just another lesson learned. Don't give your heart to a girl who's got a broken one. You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more. So when I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's me therefore. You didn't love when you had me, now you need me so badly. You can't be serious, that's hilarious. Thinking I would still want you after the things you put me through. Yeah, you're delirious, that's hilarious.
Or something. It's like really tricky. But I actually like the production stuff that he does with it. I wonder if we could actually listen to it. It'll probably, the stream, I probably won't be able to upload it to YouTube. Also, Sildog TV, thanks for the follow. All right, Constelatio, take care. Thank you for being here. You also resubbed, didn't you? 3 months. Yeah, thank you for the 3-month resub and for gifting a sub to Elena earlier. Actually, it's almost 9. I know. I need to go. I need to go. I'm gonna play the ending song. I didn't realize it was so late. I'm gonna play the ending song, and then we'll find someone to raid. I'll be back Wednesday though. It'll be the last stream for a week. I don't think I talked to the friend I'm visiting. I don't think we're gonna do any streams. So, but that's probably for the best actually. Not everything has to be streamed or be. It'll be nice to just like actually relax. Yo, Rich, thank you for the 53-month resub. God damn. Pretty sure that's the longest sub in this channel. Also, dude, I saw you started the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff, which looks like it's super fun. So hopefully that goes well. I'm sure it will. But so you guys have to follow Rich, or else soon he'll kick your ass. if you don't. That's right. See, I don't know if people tell you that when you're learning to stream. Don't ask people in chat for stuff. Threaten them with violence. And that's how you get things done, just in life in general. So, all right, I'm going to play the ending song. Don't threaten people with violence. I don't advocate for violence. Okay. Okay. So many hearts. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This had a pretty slow start to the stream, but then, like at the very beginning, but it was nice to see things pick up. So thank you, everyone, for being a part of that. Let us find a raid target. XQC? XQC's chair? Should we raid XQC's chair? So many people are streaming on Twitch. Jeez. Man. Thanks, guys. I don't know what to do. There are so many people. There are so many people. Oh my God. What if, What if we raid Super Shigi? We haven't raided her in like forever. Let's just do that, or else I'll never be able to decide. Bro. Yeah, copy those raid calls. Thank you, Fair. Or maybe the bot doesn't feel like it. There we go. Which I feel like we should make. Oh, I was gonna say I feel like we should make the Jacob emote a global. Well, not a global, but a sub emote, and replace the forehead one with it, because I feel like it. I feel like it works, but the whole point of the forehead one is that it's it's a global emote, so everyone can use it. All right. Super Shigi. You can add it to BTTV. Well, no, we haven't added to BTTV, but if you go to someone else's stream and like use it as part of the thing, they're not gonna see it. Or like, so we can't use it as a raid message. It would just be the words Jacob W. Yeah, okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Again, I'll be back Wednesday. I hope to see you then. In the meantime, let's say hey to Shigi, and yeah, I'll see you later.